Let's talk about the difference between fission and fusion. Fission splits atoms apart. This is how we create all nuclear power, at least right now. Fission can be done with a few different elements, but nuclear reactors usually use uranium-235 because it's a good isotope for splitting. In a nuclear reactor, a neutron is fired at a single uranium atom, which then splits apart, releasing a ton of heat and a bunch of neutrons. These neutrons fly away and smash into other atoms, splitting those open too, which forms a super hot chain reaction. All of this heat boils water, which creates steam, which turns a turbine, which powers a generator, which creates electricity. That's nuclear power 101. Fusion, on the other hand, merges atoms together. It happens when two positively charged nuclei, usually hydrogen isotopes, overcome their magnetic hatred of each other and fuse together. This process releases a stupid amount of energy and very little radioactive waste. The byproduct of fusion is actually helium, so maybe balloon companies should be rooting for it too. It's how the sun generates energy, but as of right now, we haven't figured out fusion on a commercial scale. The problem is that for fusion to happen, the reaction has to be heated to at least 100 million degrees Celsius, and at those temperatures, matter exists in the plasma state, meaning that it can vaporize any solid materials it comes into contact with. As you can imagine, this is challenging. Plasma is super turbulent and unpredictable, so it's hard to maintain the precise conditions required for a sustained reaction. Or something like that. I'm not a plasma engineer, I just know it's really hard to do. Scientists have been trying to successfully create fusion energy for several decades, and they recently achieved a net positive output at least twice, which means that they got more energy out than they put in. The amount of energy actually achieved was enough to power a typical LED light bulb for about 30 hours straight. Pretty cool, but definitely not better than fission yet. Are you rooting for fusion? Why or why not?